Why did Hagrid accidentally reveal key information about the Sorcerer's Stone? And how did he manage to retrieve the stone hours before a Gringotts break-in designated on that vault? What's good, Potterheads? Welcome back to the Half-Blood YouTuber channel. Well, today I'll answer both of those questions in a theory explaining how Dumbledore planned the plot for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone to prevent Voldemort from getting resurrected. If you like Harry Potter theories and want more, clicking the like button really helps out the channel, and clicking the subscribe button gives you instant access to more Harry Potter content. And now, it's time to be extraordinary. Right off the bat, new intro, I hope you like it. And I wanted to point out some inconsistencies that led me to this theory. Number 1. Despite Hagrid being arguably the most trustworthy character in Harry Potter, this happens.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
Number 2. Despite Ron being extremely jealous and self-conscious from being in his brother's shadows his whole life, this happens.
Harry, it's you that has to go on. I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you.
And number 3. Upon further research, besides Snape, Cornus Quirrell is the only DADA teacher in the series to ask for the position despite knowing it's been cursed for several years. And all these inconsistencies actually play a role in Dumbledore's plan for Sorcerer's Stone. Now let's start with Quirrell. Dumbledore was one of few known characters at the time who did not believe Voldemort was truly gone. When Quirrell, who taught Muggle studies for 9 years and knew about the Job's curse, asked for it, Dumbledore became ever so slightly skeptical. My guess is Dumbledore thought Quirrell was helping Voldemort reach the Sorcerer's Stone, which was at Gringotts at the time, under Dumbledore's orders. How did he figure that out? It's Dumbledore, guys. Dude's a friggin' genius. Dumbledore told Hagrid to retrieve the stone from its Gringotts bank vaults. Lucky for him, Hagrid picked it up mere hours before a break-in focused on that same vault. Coincidence? I think not. At this point, I want to emphasize the risk Dumbledore was taking with this plan. Dumbledore hired Quirrell fully confident he was bringing Voldemort into Hogwarts with the intent to finish him off that year. Now here's the risk. Dumbledore entrusted 3 11-year-olds with the task of defeating the greatest dark wizard to ever live. The thing is, Dumbledore knew exactly what he was doing with this decision, but I'll save that for the satisfying ending to this theory. For now, let's focus on how Dumbledore made sure that they had the information to succeed. For this part of the plan, Dumbledore had to relay key information to the Golden Trio without raising Voldemort's suspicion. Voldemort tends to overestimate his cunning and deception, I think mainly due to his Slug Club days.
Thank you for the pineapple. You're quite right. It is my favorite.
Dumbledore knew if he could lay low with his plan, he could potentially catch Voldemort completely off guard. So he chose Hagrid, because
Professor, I would trust Hagrid with my life.
the one flaw in the plan, though, is that Snape couldn't keep his trap shut. He went and literally confronted Quirrell about his suspicions about Quirrell. Maybe next time you shouldn't go blabbing about your suspicions to the person who the suspicions are about. Smooth move, Snape. This confrontation took Dumbledore's element of surprise, but as of 1997, we know this plan worked. But for the sake of theory fluency, I'll explain that in due time. And before you say anything, no, I don't know what a theory fluency is. I literally just typed it, thought it made sense, and stuck with it. That's just how I English. Now we've got the preliminary stuff out of the way, it's time to look at how this plan succeeded. And this also answers why Dumbledore chose the Golden Trio for the task. Getting past tasks was good, but Dumbledore needed to ensure that Harry would be the one to face Voldemort. Ron obviously would have liked this opportunity to make himself known as something other than just another Weasley, and Hermione, who pretty much drove the whole plot along with her smarts, wouldn't surprise me if she thought she was the best chance they had against the Dark Lord. Dumbledore thought better, though, trusting that their positive traits had stronger influences on them than their negative ones. While Ron was jealous and overshadowed, he also easily makes the top 3 most loyal characters in the series, and he was most loyal to his best friend. While Hermione without a doubt possesses the traits of Ravenclaw, the Sorting Hat spent nearly 4 minutes deciding between Ravenclaw and Gryffindor, ultimately choosing the latter as Hermione valued their traits most. And to wrap up this theory, even though Snape literally confronted his suspicions, Voldemort still, far beyond me, managed to underestimate Harry. Just look at the shock on his face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, like this video. It really, really helps me out. You can also leave any of the 3 C's, comments, constructive criticism, and conversation, if you have any of them, in the Patronus section down below. As always, remember to like, subscribe with the logo on the left, ring the notification bell, and stay extraordinary. Peace.